aviation safety deals with safe design, manufacture, and operations of aircraft, whilst aviation security deals with the prevention of unlawful interference into aircraft operations. Aviation industry, right from the beginning, has its inherent risk, which we try to mitigate by the day-to-day mitigation measures. However, current trends have made flying aircraft a bit more complicated in that there are new threats that are coming in. UNSOS conducts an average of about 900 flight hours per month in Somalia using commercial aircrafts, which are supposed to comply with international and national standards. Now, considering the insecure and high-risk environment of Somalia, the implementation of a robust aviation safety program is highly essential to continuously mitigate the risk of safety of our aviation operations and prevent undesirable occurrences like this. In this regard, we engage in a lot of activities as aviation safety practitioners to ensure that the operators are compliant to at least minimize the risk to a very acceptable level. We take a very serious look at the mental and the physical state of pilots before they are allowed to fly. And pilots, by international standards and regulations, are supposed to ensure that they undergo periodic medical checks. However, at our level, we also ensure that we enforce the zero tolerance to alcohol consumption in UN missions. So, randomly, we conduct alcohol tests on the pilots to ensure that they comply with the international standards and the UN standards as well. We have things like security measures that have been put in place, like screening of passengers, and the reed guards being outside to check on passengers before they even enter the terminal to get their baggage screened. And after screening, you go through the MoveCon check-in counter where your documentation and MOP is verified and you are booked. After that, you go through the immigration check-in counter. Then finally you go through the last check-in counter before entering the sterile area, which is the waiting room. For the baggage and the cargo also, we have the sniffer dogs that check those baggage that go into the hold of the aircraft.
In addition to that, we also send out safety advisory in the carriage of specific types of phones because of the danger of catching fire on board, which of course is a risk for the aircraft and the passengers as well. So you could see that we have posted a lot of materials around the terminal. It's also to inform all passengers of the prohibited items that shouldn't be carried on board. Our air operators, they are required to conduct aviation safety briefings on board. That is to show them where the emergency exits are, the equipment locations in cases of emergencies. The purpose of this is, of course, enhancing the safety management system that we have. It is also to encourage the promotion of safety culture among staff and, of course, the whole of the organization, because it would help us in dealing with aviation safety issues if we educate and inform a lot of staff.
We have gone a step further in our operations to ensure that we put in the necessary security measures to avert unlawful interference of our aircraft.
The key there is listen to the safety briefing, know your emergency exits, clear all avenues like galleys and pathways, and then number one, of course, is do not panic.
So I would say UN aircrafts are very safe.